Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It is Saturday. It is the most glorious Saturday. And I'm really happy. Let's talk, shall we? So this is an amazing Saturday. And this is the Season 2 Journey into the Unknown finale. 52 episodes of Season 2. Total of 104 episodes with Season 1 and Season 2 combined. That's 2 full years of me being vulnerable, open, talking about things that I like, and just dealing with, daily life in a weekly podcast. And trying to lift other people. And, for somebody who has been dealt bad cards and a lot of issues, and one issue that I suffer from a lot is depression, suicidal ideation, maybe suicidal thoughts here and there, but mainly depression. And then there's a long list of other things that I deal with frequently. But I try and lift other people up and go through emotions and, the vibes that go through trying to be better. And that's very important to me. I want to help people. I'm not a therapist. I'm somebody who has a lot of issues, and I want to help people from the eyes of, being somebody who struggles. And I talk about a lot of stuff because, I enjoy things and find things to make me happy, Find things that make you happy, find you're happy. And I have met and talked to some wonderful people. And it means the world to me. Discussing mental health is very important. It is something that is beyond important to me. And I want to live in a society where we are able to discuss mental illness and not throw it to the side, because it's important. I don't like when I hear about terrible things that have happened in the world or people close. It makes me feel many things, and I'm one who is not a fan of struggling. I do it every single day, and I try and live the best life possible. And I try and make other people feel good. But it's Saturday. It is the finale of Season 2. That is an accomplishment. I have not taken, words are hard for me. I have done every single Saturday except one, but I did the episode a couple days before that. I was trying new things in year one, but ever since I committed to noon Pacific Standard Time, Saturdays. It's 103 episodes on Saturdays. One Wednesday, which was my birthday. I count it. I'm very proud of myself. I'm somebody who's very hard on myself. Because of traumas that I've had endured or bestowed upon me from people growing up and who have said, I don't deserve things. I'm not special. And that, some people have said that I don't deserve to be alive. And when you already have mental illness, those things don't mesh well. They hurt more than more people would ever realize. And everybody takes things differently. Some minor inconveniences to me, if my depression is bad enough, I probably don't want to get out of bed for a couple weeks, couple months, maybe 5 years, depending of what's going through my mind. And being able to freely open up and talk about things that is hard for me to discuss. And sometimes, I leave a lot of things unsaid because I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. But Journey into the Unknown was the theme of season 2. And I'm glad that, that was the theme, of, I don't know where this ship is going, but I'm going through it. And I know last year, I wasn't sure how committed I was for this. It's not that I didn't want to, it's just, when you deal with a lot of things and when you've been told your entire life that your voice doesn't matter, you tend to believe it. And the last couple of weeks, I've had people message me on Discord or other various ways people can get a hold of me. And it's like, hey, I'm so glad that you're doing this. And I don't really listen every week. That's okay. I'm putting it out there, and hopefully somebody can get some use of my rambles. And I really have no direction. I just wing it. And it being Saturday, I'm going to treat myself, in roughly around 3 p.m., which would be 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't really have much money to spend. I never do. I am poor. I'm very large. And I get government assistance. But, I'm going to be honest. I don't also get very much in food stamps because the state that I live in is a huge thing. But I mean, too, those type of things where, that might make people worry. I don't, because it's like I've dealt with this for, 10, 15 years. Even though I've been on disability for my entire life. Ever since I really, moved on my own, a lot of things have changed, and, I am proud of the stuff that I've accomplished. And, I'm gonna be real. This is something that I'm proud of. But, of how did I get here? The battles that I've waged against myself, the mind that plays tricks on you saying, oh, hey, this person says that you shouldn't be here. It's like, those things weigh heavy on one's soul. And it's hard to admit that every single day the person that I fight the most is myself. There's things that come into my brain. If I'm having a good day, my brain will try and find ways not to. And, I don't really use medication anymore. I think SSRIs are an amazing thing. But for me, it works for a little while and then it makes me feel worse. And one of the reasons why it makes me feel worse is because sometimes my brain will give me way more serotonin than is needed. And then, super happy, and then I get super depressed, and it makes me feel worse. I've tried explaining, because it also depends on how your life is. To me, every day may seem the same, but it's different. And how I take things and try and focus on things. And, I want to help people. I want to lift people up. And the person that I am negative the most against is myself. And I try really hard to smile and make people feel good. I make myself feel better. But, I'm going to treat myself today. And I'm okay with that. I'm like, this is a big accomplishment for somebody who could continue doing nothing, but I'm built wanting to help people. I'm built in a way to be me. I've mentioned that there's people in my little circle that call me the glue. And that's the nickname not because, hey, they mean it. And it is, hypothetically, if I was no longer on this planet of Earth, there would be a lot of people with large empty spaces in their life. And I'm not trying to be, self-absorbed or anything, but even if you don't talk to me for, 12 years, you message me, boom, I'm the same person, essentially, where I was. I have my issues, but at the same time, I'm strength, and I've become a wise sage, and I'm, I say things you may not want to hear, but it's from my opinion. But I take life one day at a time. I'm used to disappointments. I'm used to being lied to, false promises, and what have you. And that's taking the toll on me. And I'm tired of being lied to and mentally, emotionally drained. But at the same time, I'm me. And I'm happy that I'm me. However, with that said, take a deep breath, release. So I'm going to wind down this episode of Coping with Life, but season 3 is going to be taking risks. We're going to continue journeying to the unknown. However, I want to give a huge shout out to every single person who listens to my podcast and tells people about it, because I am a terrible person who does not promote my podcast, and words are hard. But I want to thank each and every one of you. I care about everybody. I want to lift everybody up. And hopefully this episode resonates with you and helps you. Being vulnerable is very important. And this was a very hard episode for me to make. And next week is season 3. And I know there's going to be one wild ride in front of me. So I don't know what it will be. It may be more focused on things about my life, which is what Coping with Life is. Maybe a lot of, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate, because I don't know until I hit record and I just ramble. Ramble. But thank you so much for being yourself. Love life. And I'm going to get ready for Buffalo Wild Wings tonight. Gonna have a good time. That's what my plan is. So thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for being yourself, and chase your dreams. No matter what it is, chase your dreams. You deserve good things. I deserve good things of what's coming to my way. Because good things are coming my way. That's what I believe. Thank you so much. I love you all. And I'll see you all in season 3. Thank you so much. So this has been Coping with Life with your host, Scott. And I bid you all a wonderful season 2 finale. I bid you all adieu.